All right, so I received the Vopeak home gym rack, and we're going to use it for all of our yoga stuff. And so here I'm just basically pulling out all the pieces and laying them out on the ground and trying to figure out how the heck I'm going to put this thing together and getting the box out of the way, of course. And so we're just going to lay everything out, look at it. There's a bunch of hardware. There's some wheels in there, a bunch of screws. There's a couple tools. There's an Allen wrench, and there's like a little, like basically a wrench for tightening up nuts. So I'm going to go lay it out and try to get a semblance of organization before I go. There's uh, the instructions, and basically you got to start out one side, and you've got some long screws, so you're going to put those in. You can use the Allen wrench to tighten it down, and you have four shelves. The two bottom shelves go all the way across, and they just have like a metal grid, and then the two on top are halfway across, so that you've got an area where you can slide yoga mats through there, big ones and small ones, because we've got some half-inch ones, and then we have some quarter-inch ones. And once you get all of your shelves hooked to the one side, then you can flip it over and you can start working on the other side. And what I did was I set it up on the one side like that. And then you're going to go ahead and put the other side on, the back on. And it's the same thing. But this is actually was a little bit more difficult than doing the one side, because you got to get everything lined up, and it's a little bit out of kilter. It's not completely straight, so you got to get it in there and tighten her down. And if you get two screws in, it makes it a lot easier to get the rest of them in once you've got a couple locked down. And you can see me here putting in the screws. And then I'm going to go around and I'm going to tighten them down with the Allen wrench, get them nice and tight. And all right, so once you've got all of those screws tightened down, you pretty much got the rack put together. Now all you got to do is grab your wheels and kind of screw them into the bottom. And you'll notice there's a little nut on the wheel, so you may have to use that little wrench that they gave you to get it nice and tight. And so you've got four of them, and they got little locking things so that you can lock it so it won't roll, or unlock it and it'll roll. But you just got to get them in there. And a couple of them didn't fit very well, but we finally got them in and used the wrench to tighten them down. And now I'm going to put this little box that goes on the side together. It's got two sides. You got to put it on the outside and then screw the itty bitty screws in with that Allen wrench. It's basically the same thing you see here. I'm doing the Allen wrench, getting it down tight. And then I put the other side on. And then there's a crossbar that goes on the very top, which you'll see in a second. Once you get the sides on, there it is. And then this one's a little weird because you got to put it underneath, and then you got to tighten down one side and then get the other side down. And you'll see there's two little hooks on it, and then those two little hooks just kind of slide in, and you can put your other things on wherever you want to put them. It comes with some other types of feet instead of the rolling feet, but you don't need those. And bam, there it is. Now let's go ahead and put some stuff in it and see how she works. And as you can see, I'm just putting all of our workout stuff in there, trying to figure out how to put it in. But you can put big mats and small mats in there, which is kind of cool. And yeah, that's basically it right there. And that is how you put it together, and bam. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos where I do stuff like this. Peace out.